Welcome to the channel, I'm GmatrixArt, and today I'm bringing you another Dragonball Z drawing. As you saw from the intro, we're going to be drawing Kid Buu, and Kid Buu is one of the best villains from the Dragonball Z series. He really put those Z fighters to the test. Here you see me drawing Kid Buu's head. Start with a circle, and then I fill in and get the right lines that I need. After drawing the circle, I put some guidelines in for the head to mark where the eyes are going to be, and then I slowly move down his body. So I do the neck, and then I do his shoulders and chest, and as I keep working, I keep adding little slight details to, like, got his chest in there, and then I slowly move down to his abs, and then get his belt in there, get a general shape, even add the M on his belt. I go and work on his arms, and I work my way down to his hands. The hands gave me a lot of, I just could not get it to work right. Everything I tried, it just would not work, and it looked funny. It could not get it centered. Stop recording, and then really slow down and pay and get that hand working right. And I think I ended up doing that off camera. For some reason, the left handle was not as difficult to draw as the right hand. I did use some reference for this drawing. I found a picture of a Kid Buu toy online, and I used that as my base sketch. And that's where I get his basic pose from. After using that as a base sketch, I actually added a lot of details to that drawing that were not initially there. I added some energy blasts, I used lightning around him, as you'll see coming up. Now here's another part that I had a lot of difficulty with it. I actually started with his pants and I drew him out, but after I did it, it felt like too large. It was like, it didn't feel right. It's just like he was too big to be Kid Buu. That's why I picked it up and looked at it. I was like, you know what, something's not quite right. So I draw it in, but as I'm drawing, I'm like, no, this is not right. I need it. It's too big. So I had to adjust it and make him slightly smaller to give him more kid-like proportions. The wrinkles were another difficult part. I've never really done a lot of clothing with wrinkles, and I think I did pretty well in this one. It felt, at least to me, really close to what it looked like as a Dragon Ball drawing. At this point, I already have the base drawing done, and now I'm just adding details to get it closest as possible to the final sketch before I start inking. Add a lot of details to his chest, his abs, make sure his hands are done, get all the wrinkles in there, get all the detail on his armbands, his shoes, his face, everything. And that's where I get it to a point where I'm happy with it. Now that I'm done with the pencil, I'm going to start inking the drawing. The goal of inking is not just to trace what you've drawn previously, but also to add some thickness and also to be as smooth as possible when doing those lines. The smoother the line, the cleaner it's going to look, and it's going to look more professional in the end. Bring a French curve to try to get those curves right on those armbands. I'm finishing up some inking around the outsides of this drawing when I start to realize, like, oh yeah, I forgot I have a pink marker so I can actually do the lightning bolt, and I should have done this first before I started the actual black line. When this, you can actually create a cool effect where the line stands out a lot more when it's a different color. You see, I do all these thunderbolts around him, electrical lines. It really helps make the drawing pop. I'm gonna let the video play for a little bit right here. Back. Now, this is the part where I actually start coloring the drawing. I start with the lightest shade first, and I leave some opening for some highlights, especially on the left side of his, actually, sorry, right side of his body. As I use, this is actually one of the simplest ones I've done. There's really only 4 different shades of colors. There's a pink shades, I have a gray and blue, and I also have some black with gray, and then brown. So 4. I think that's only 4. Play out, and I'll catch you back at the end of the drawing to see what you think. Wow, that came out really good. I really like the pants. They actually, the light blue with the cool grays came out way better than I anticipated. Let me know what you thought of the drawing down below in the comment section. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye.